cute. I like her. Okay, I want... Dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Quebec.
And I guess that's what they decided to name him then. Kim, can you speak whatever language this is?
Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Quebec. Please. It's not funny.
Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Okay. So maybe we need someone who can speak the language. Wonder if Lana...
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
Try to push on the
The
door.
door does not budge.
I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Because if you haven't... Oh! Hi, Cordell. You. You do? The lieutenant regards you with patient skepticism. Well, if you haven't noticed, I tend to check everything out. I am a very curious cop, checking out everything. It might have something to do with the crime.
The winch, outside, in the backyard. Remember? No? Your fingers do.
There's a small winch outside on the roof, like that of a small elevator.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
The door in the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Okay, I have even more to ask him. Let's run over here. Up something? Fine green ape pen. A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind of expression adorning its face. It seems to meditate. Okay.
Can I help you?
He arches an eyebrow. Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Probably to keep raccoons and Kuno out of it. You know, gremlin children and gremlin animals.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't seem callous to you regarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Voiceover said 9, but the words say 11. Nom de Plume is pen name. Nom de name, maybe? Maybe I am Krasmakov. Yum, tell me more.
He killed himself.
Well, I guess that is more. Maybe I am.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
Whisper and point to the back of your head. What if I am?
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
I get easily distracted, okay? We need those keys.
What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
Yes, exactly. That is what protagonist dude is planning on doing. I wish I had a name for him. Does he eventually get a name?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
The lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I'm never going to be done. I'm never bringing him back. I've seen something here at the Whirling Guard, a thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
He shrugs. Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a freight warehouse, probably.
I still want to go through it.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt. I mean, it still would be cool.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Oh, he has been wondering about it for 10 years. I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
So a sign that the mess hall is reserved for the union.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Was that pointed?
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
He gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find them? Well, I'm guessing he just said they come in here in the evening.
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
It's after 16. The sign said reserve starting 16. Why isn't anyone in the mess hall?
Good question.
He turns to the cafeteria manager.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
Why is that?
They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
Yeah.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
I'm kind of figuring. It's about the money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
I'll
A
show
lot.
you again.
A lot. For the room, drinks, like what?
Okay. I still need to get my
Hey,
look around.
hey, you.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Can't argue with that.
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is
How
that
come-
true?
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
No, I don't think I've said quite that much. Especially like the whole impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket because I need 130 to sleep tonight. I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
That sounds fun.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Of course I do. I always have questions. Wait, first, what is this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
That's not what I was expecting. Failure?
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
I'm not sure about that.
You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
What? And the love of your own mother. That seems kind of out of nowhere, but okay.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Okay.
Now get to work, comrade.
Roll up your sleeves and start building communism.
Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what? Firing squads? You didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Finish thought. The Zilvian socioeconomics. Okay, so when I'm researching that, though, it's negative visual calculus, which is gonna suck. Hope I have a home by the time, like, the day ends. Whenever that is. Okay. But can I go back? I know it says reserved, but like that's been keeping me out of things, you know?
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Wake him up.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Wake up, this is an order, I am the law. No words, just a primordial scream.
Why the yelling man?
30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look.
Looks like a Sow descendant. A lot of Sow dock workers around.
You're alive? You looked out for the long count there.
Wait, what? I was just slaving. What do you want, officer?
See anything interesting in your dream?
Thank God, no.
Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred like corpses in a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing, your consciousness no longer larger than a single grain of malt? Tell me, was it a bliss free of X somethings? You're right, let's talk about something else. It's a fathomless darkness.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No corpses, no mausoleums, just quality time.
Tell me about Wild Pine.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
How's that going?
How's it going?
Dock worker lets out a big yawn, then stares at the cafeteria's terrace door. Some fingerprints glisten on the glass.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
Of course, it's a total madhouse.
Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment.
For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say.
Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking?
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was.
Who's behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
You mean there's no leader?
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
What about the dead body in the yard?
Yeah. What about it?
You seem cool with it. Do you have many of those hanging from trees here?
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs.
Who spises?
If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Someone has to look into it. Looks like I'm that someone. Tell me what you know.
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
What trouble?
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook.
Yours? Point at the bottle in the spilt.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Ah, it's empty.
Sorry about that, pal.
I already had some, it's fine.
Knocks you right out when you drown a bottle or two.
He rubs his face and buries it in his hands. You can hear a faint snore. Alright, I'll let you
The
sleep.
dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Okay, next I think I want to talk to the gardener. When does the day end? When do I need to have either the money or like know where I'm sleeping tonight? Can I sleep in Lieutenant's car? Wait, where's he sleeping tonight? Can I go sleep over with him? An option?
Hello again, officer. How are things?
Tell me, what exactly have you been doing in your greenhouse in March?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
He smiles shyly.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Squint your eyes and look at her intently. Hey, snow shouldn't have any more nutrients than rainwater.
All you can see is the fact that her skin is a different color from yours. That's literally all. You're gonna have to run with that.
Oh my goodness. I don't have any other options. Okay. You're black.
What does that mean?
She doesn't flinch. So what kind of music do you listen to nowadays?
I don't know. Whatever's on the radio, I guess. What does this have to do with snow or gardening in March?
You listen to disco. I like disco. I want to talk to everybody about disco, I guess.
I'm gonna say no.
We should probably proceed with our business in Martinez. Unless you have more official questions.
I have to run. Okay, that's at 22.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
Show her the picture?
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man. From the right shoulder to the solar plexus. It almost looks like the electronic patterns inside a radio computer or an old filament memory.
Okay, I thought I was gonna be able to. So, oh, actually, I'm gonna pause the game real quick because, I think my cookies are ready to be packed away because I think they were cooling. So, just a moment. We'll be right back. Okay, back. Put the cookies away. Can confirm the cookies taste good. So, yeah, in case you were wondering. I think I need to take down the body. And oh yeah, I wanted to see if here. Actually, oh maybe that's the winch and the blue door. Okay.
The man before you
figure out how
is
to take
naked,
down-
but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His skin is marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. On his chest, a fading web of tattoos. The cargo belt used to hang him from the tree looks reinforced.
Yep, the preliminary
The
examination.
steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
It's interesting. It like explains sarcasm for people, which I guess is fair. Don't mind the random noises from behind me. The rats are apparently having a fun redecoration party.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can't someone else do it? We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe we can ask for help from the Harper. I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at him. We could saw the
Climb up
branch.
there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
Yeah, exactly.
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Can't the boys from processing take care of this?
No.
Why?
Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crime scenes. Processing is a wrecking crew. They know how to commission off items and how to work the incinerator in the morgue. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Seems like a whole lot of hassle. Let's not do it.
We are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep him up there, but to get him down.
I don't really want to pull his head off.
How do you plan to get him down, then? With social sensibility? Are you going to educate him down?
Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
Well, somebody likes that idea.
How?
The lieutenant remains unaffected.
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
There, the buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
Great, we're entertaining the children.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno.
This I actually don't. It has bad idea written all over it.
But what else can we do?
Maybe we could ask for help from the
I
harbor?
was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Yeah.
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda.
Yeah, wait, let's reconsider.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Let's try to shoot
He
him down.
breathes out heavily.
Oh yeah, do this shit! Fuck it up!
I'm not really good at this, but wait, let me try.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
Say nothing, let him choose.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Say nothing.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
"A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight."
Do it?
Fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Clad.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
I should have done it.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
I want to try to shoot him down.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
I'm gonna need your gun for this.
They only have one gun!
Oops.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
He asked, carefully loading his pistol. Remember when I told you I didn't have my badge or my uniform with me when I woke up? I didn't have my gun either.
That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
Take the gun.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana pointer! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
That... I don't even know what that curse word's supposed to be. Feel the weight
The
first.
cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. You've held this, an A9 Armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Oh, I'm 10 points away from leveling up. Close your left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sink up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Oops.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from...
How far back was it? Can I... How terrible would it be? Might save Scummit. What's this? I think I've gone back too far.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material eaten.
Try that again. I want to get it. I don't know why I want to get it so much, but... Okay. Go ahead. Since I went back anyway, I think... deciding to take the corpse down gave me 70 experience. So if I get 10 more, I can also, get an experience point.
Hello again, officer.
Get a thing
How are
so
things?
that 10 more XP so I can level up and get another point in order to get it down.
Well, this snow has nutrients in it.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow. Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see? That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbor gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
Are you by any chance keeping an eye on us?
No, of course not. I don't understand what this is about.
She looks towards the yard and her expression clicks.
The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Can't say a sentence without or kipped. He's always giving me trouble.
I was talking to him, yes.
Maybe you shouldn't be. I mean, you do your job, but that kid is beyond help. And he certainly won't help you.
She shakes her head.
You've been resting here for quite a while, haven't you?
The lieutenant intervenes, looking at her intently.
Yes, I'm tired.
I understand. The RCM isn't welcome here, and the locals want to keep an eye on us.
There's silence, the smallest of smiles.
That's okay, miss. Do what you have to do. I think we're done here. Let's go.
Should be. And
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. It almost looks like the electronic patterns inside a radio computer or an old filament memory, but not quite.
Who are you?
Gone.
What is the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone who knows about history could tell you.
History. Can I show it to Gillard?
Hello
now?
again, officer.
I show this to Gillard. Probably want to go see the Ole guys. Ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Oh, I didn't expect to be able to come in here.